Papasquatjon coming at ya. This was sent in by Jose. Jose, thanks very much. You included a note that made it sound like I said something at some point that I thought you were being pushy. I don't ever think you're being pushy. Don't worry about that. I know people send in lots of things for me to react to, and I don't get to them quickly enough because I can only do so many videos in a day. And so I totally understand when people are like, hey, are you going to react to my stuff? You're going to react to my stuff? And it's always good to remind me to double check that I have it on the list and all that sort of good stuff. So do not worry. It's not like I'm going to like, oh, screw you, I'm not going to react to you. No, you sent me music, you sent me money. You want to hear what I have to say, I will definitely get to it as soon as I possibly can. So thank you for being patient, and thank you for sending this in to begin with. We are going to listen to something I have not heard of before. Savant with the song Hip Hop Heaven. And I haven't heard of Savant before, but I did find him on Genius, although not this song. So information about him, it says, also known as Kawan Shockley or simply Oheen, MC, musician, and teacher from Philadelphia, now residing in Atlanta. That's all I got. That's what I have for this. And before we get to it, I do want to tell people to please like, subscribe, and share. CashApp, PayPal, Patreon is over here if you would also like to send me some music to listen to and react to. I am happy to do it. And then also down below in the description of the video is information on how to order some awesome Papa Squat stickers. You can be one of very few people to have these stickers. Very few. Like under 200. And also down below is a playlist that I put together just the other day. When I say down below, I mean in the description of the video. A playlist that I put together the other day that has some awesome music on it. So you should go check that out too. And just enjoy some music. That's what we're here for. Let's check this out. Oheen Savant, Hip Hop Heaven, 2 minutes and 44 seconds. Thanks again to Jose for sending this in. Let's check it out. By the way, I did see that a number of people have done reactions to this song, so I am super curious as to why you sent it to me. Because I've not heard of this. Came out in September of 2023. This only has 3,300 views. I hope I have the right version of this song. Let's do it. 2 minutes 44 seconds.
If I had my way, I'd bring them back today. Hip hop pioneers who have passed away.
Looks like it might be a little loud.
Hip hop pioneers.
Oh wow.
Listen. If I had my way, I'd bring them back today.
Okay, I gotta back this up again. I am loving the whole feel here. It's very old school boom bap 90s, I would say 90s style music. It's very cool.
If I had my way, I'd bring them back today. Hip hop pioneers who have passed away.
Saxophone is
Hip
great.
hop pioneers.
Listen. If I had my way, I'd bring them back today. Hip-hop pioneers who have passed away. DJ Scott, LaRock, Jam Master Jay. I started with the DJs cause that's the way. We remember Tupac and B.I.G. before COINTELPRO made them D.I.E. February 15th, late 90s beat, when we took a big L up in NYC, see? I remember Eazy-E, only 30 years old, did he need to leave? So many great moments they ain't even see. Wish he had a little longer like Elam Keith. Magoo dude, may you rest in peace. I hope you get a nice cipher in with Heavy D.
Wow, is this so cool. Oh, what a painful song to write though. It's like to go through and find all these artists who have passed away from back in the day. Like, boy. It's very cool. Even his shirt, right? Like, I think that might be... I'm trying to see who these guys are. Who am I trying to think of? African Bada, maybe? I don't know. I don't know who these guys are, but clearly that's what this shirt is. And these must have all been people that he was just huge fans of growing up, right? Like, and so many people were fans of growing up. And I know all of these names that he's saying, and it's kind of amazing. Not a fun song to write. not a fun song to go through. An interesting song to listen to because kind of dark, but at the same time interesting to see him kind of bring these guys up and remind you about like the significant role they played in probably a lot of people's childhood and teenage years. It's pretty cool.
Him and ODB, did some dope JD. Freaky Ty do the ad-libs the whole way, G. 20 years, plenty years, Pop Smoke ain't see how Triple X left half folk angry. Don't you miss DMX, Miss Prodigy? Don't you miss how Fife used to ride the beat? Big pun with the quick tongue left too soon. Why God took the mask off MF Doom? I wish Lisa never left die. Capital Steez can't believe how the best die. That's what it seems P&B had to take off. A lift off, gotta see a show with Bismarck for it starts. Hip-hop heaven, Mac Miller improved. Shock G shocked me, so did Little Snoop. Coolio was truly dope, my dude. Big Psych when it took the big flight too. Lord, thanks to you, no more gangsta boo. The world's dry enough, why you take the juice? Y'all dig me? Y'all get me? Will God put you in a new neighborhood, Nipsey? Maybe next time you'll return as a scholar. For now, just holla at Sedu Musevala. Tell Craig Mack his raps was all of that. Ooh boy, True Goy was more than rap. Nate Dogg, he ain't rap but could sing. Killed every chorus, that was the hook king. Ecstasy, Marky D, your Pimp C. Sean Price now needs some true MCs.
Wow.
Pete Rock made this beat for Troy, so he'll be forevermore till he sees his boy. Him and CL could never see hell cause they legends. Some live through deeds and some live through records. Those who touch our lives always remembered. And one day we'll all be in hip-hop heaven. Rest in beats. Damn, Miss Melody, Bushwick Bill, Hussein Fatal, Gaddafi, Tango Kid, Chris Kelly, in hip-hop heaven. Whoa, Black Rob, forever legends. You'll always be remembered. Keith Cowboy, Mercury, MC Bree, Tim Dog, Adam Yauch, DJ K Slay, DJ Easy Rock, and you don't stop.
Oh, that is fantastic. That is fantastic. And it's also interesting because it's so hard to talk about. Like I'm trying to figure out not the right way to say it, but trying to figure out what I mean by this. The people that he just named kind of didn't rattle off, but there's so many of them that they're so significant to so many people. And it's important to remember these people, right? It's important to go back and go, oh yeah, Trugoy, loved him. Like, there's so many people who've passed away. And I initially thought he was going to go through kind of in time, like people in order, but he didn't. He was jumping around because obviously Coolio died not that long ago. And I'm sure he named people after Coolio who died before him. But this is one of the reasons when I listen to music that I like how I'm able to follow a person's career. And it doesn't have to be a hip-hop person, but in this case it is. When I can follow a person's career and see how they change and grow over time and how their personality changes and how what's important to them changes and how that's all reflected in their music. And when someone especially dies young, you don't get to see any of that anymore. And that's one of the reasons why that's so difficult to deal with, right? Because you're talking about a person who has your attention. You're talking about a person that you have heard of, that you have enjoyed their music, and then they're just gone, and you don't get to see how they're going to change over time. We're not going to get to see how XXXTentacion would have continued to grow as a human being and how it would affect his music. We're not going to get to see that for Juice WRLD. We're not going to get to see that for all of the people that he just named. MF Doom. Who was the other? Capital Steez. Like, all these people would have been fascinating to see how they changed, and we would have been able to live their lives with them, which would have been amazing. And in some cases, we got to hear a lot from these artists. Like, they were around for years and years and years and years. Coolio, for one. And we can celebrate what they did, but we miss out on what they never got to do. And so if you are somebody who makes music, and I don't care if it's hip-hop or any kind of music, if you make music, keep making your music. Keep making whatever art you make, because it's probably the thing that keeps you going. And don't let your pains, your addictions, your whatever steal that from all of us. And I say that as somebody who's alcoholic and ruined a whole lot of things in my own life just from being alcoholic for 5 years, 4 years, whatever it was. That stuff can ruin you, and I was only drinking, right? Like, I wasn't on anything serious. I mean, alcohol can kill you too, but yeah, that's a cool track. I don't know. I mean, that could not have been a fun track to write. But I think he did a great job with it, and I think he had a cool sounding beat to it. The music was awesome. It's just a great track. It's a great track. Again, I say it's great. I don't know if I want to download it and listen to it, because it would just be like, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. I don't want to be reminded of Biggie's death and Tupac's death and everybody. Good song. Ohin Savant. I do not know Ohin Savant. I'm curious to see more from him too. Thank you, Jose, for sending this in. Where am I? I'm over here. Pop Squat. Checking out. Please like, subscribe, and share. CashApp, PayPal, Patreon over here. Sticker information over here if you want to order one. Playlist also down below in the description of the video. Thank you. Have yourself a very, 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 very good day. And I will be back with more videos tomorrow. It's time to go to bed. Bye-bye.